Hey there, Aries Sun, Aries Moon, Aries Rising. Welcome to your reading for September 19th through the 25th. Lots of changes going on this week. We've got the Sun changing signs, so it's moving out of Virgo into Libra. There's a new moon in Libra as we finish up the week. Wow, that is a bucket load of cards. Hold on a second. Let me just see if they all go there. They do. Wow, you have a lot going on. All right, so we have, I got distracted by that. That's so many cards. What do you have going on here? You've got, at the key to the situation, you have the Knight of Wands. You have the Universe, which is like the World card, and the High Priestess energy, which is an owl. So we're going to take a look at the moon as it transits through, and we're going to pull cards for each of those. We're also going to pull cards for the new moon special. So hang in there for that part of the moon astrology. But this week is a very large week. We've got some seriously large energy happening here for you. So you have the High Priestess with this movement forward to complete a cycle. So it's an ending in order to get to the beginning. An ending in order to get to the beginning, because so yes, all right, that makes sense. We're at the end of the season. The season's moving from summer into fall. The sun's completing its cycle in Virgo, where we're like doing all this organizing energy, and then it's moving into to Libra, and there's this. The High Priestess is to trust your intuition. And you're really going to need to tune into your intuition, because we also have on Friday an interesting thing happening where we have the moon moving into Virgo within hours of Mercury retrograding back into Virgo. And so with Venus there in the center, it's about really knowing what it is you want and being able to work a problem from both ends. So both ends to get to the middle. And so there's a lot of collaborative energy that needs to go on here. So for you, if you are an Aries rising, this is in your 7th house of partnership. And that might be where the little sticky point is. Might be the sticky point for anybody, whether or not that is your house of partnership, because in the area of obstacles, we have the Two of Cups. And so either the right soulmate situation as it come in. Now, soulmates aren't necessarily a love relationship. It could totally be that somebody comes into your life that helps you find the right job, the right living situation, the right career move. There's all kinds of things that can go on with it. Then there's a lot of cards of movement here. And so things are shifting and changing. You have 2 aces and you have 2 knights. I love the outcome card, but I just think that this is a week where you've been struggling to decide which way to move. Then we have here the Ace of Wands, in the heart space. And am I passionate about this? Am I excited enough about it? And it could actually be that your passion and excitement is a lot to handle, and there's a need to step back a little and look at the situation. Are you allowing something to complete itself in order to move things forward by following your intuition and your heart space? Because in the heart space moving forward, we have the Ace of Swords. That's clarity. So when you have the High Priestess helping you to clarify through the heart space, this is definitely super important that you are paying attention to your intuition. It's super important. This deck has a card that is not in tarot. It is the Naked Heart card, and this is how you transform the situation. And because it's not a typical card, I'm actually going to real quick read what it says to you so that you can get from it the message that you need, because this feels very significant here. It says, I ask myself, is my ego leading my path instead of my heart? You transform the situation by letting your heart be in charge. Here is kind of this Knight of Pentacles, the slow movement where you've been trying to get enough information. And this ego, look, that's standing tall and strong. And it's kind of what's creating a problem here, is discerning and deciding if it's your ego or if it's what you really want. Is this really what I'm passionate about, or do I just really want to look good? So I'll give you, for instance, I have a situation where I'm trying to decide whether or not to pick up something I was doing before and to expand on it and make it bigger and better. And I had to decide, I had to spend a lot of time deciding, is it that I had a lot of personal recognition from it and I felt good about myself? Or is it because I truly want to do this aspect of the work that makes me want to do it? And it was a question there where, is this just for the notoriety? Or is this because it's a really calling in the soul space that this is what I really want to do? And I think this week you get a little bit of clarity on it as everything is shifting around. You have the action to take this Five of Swords. This Five of Swords is a shark, right? That's predator energy. This is, you need to decide for yourself what it is that you really want to do this week. Whether this is in a relationship or at work. I tell you, it really feels like it's at work though. And the reason I think it feels like it's a work career kind of thing is, except for this Two of Cups here, there is not really about the emotions. It is about work. We've got the Pentacles of the Knight of Pentacles. We've got this Ace of Wands. We've got the Knight of Wands. And we have the King of Wands. And this is you standing up for who you are, knowing what you want. So it feels very much like it's about work. And in the area of finance and career, you have the Empress energy, the Mother of Earth, a real opportunity to grow something here. And so I feel like with this shark predator energy there, that what's really going on here is, hold on a second, I get a message coming in. The Two of Cups is about trying to find the peace in the situation around, do your ambitions and goals allow you to create a harmonious relationship, I feel like, within yourself? Is everything in alignment? Because that Five of Swords definitely says to me that you are working, it is focused, determined action toward your goal. The shark knows what it wants and it goes for it. And that is the action that's being recommended to you. So I don't want you to think that you shouldn't be a shark. I think in this particular case, be the shark. Go for what you want, because I think that's how you move from the Ace of Wands all the way into the King. Wow, you are getting, really? So much coming out here. Let's take a look. Why is there so many cards here? You got a shark card that came out. Just saying. Oh, it's so Libra too. It's the Libra shark. It's a hammerhead shark. It says, take a step back and try looking at the situation from a different perspective. So here we have the Three Swords, like all come. Oh my God, look at this. There's 4 swords coming at the shark, but there's this one that's the Ace that's moving in the right direction. Take a step back. Like, it feels like there's so much information coming at you that in order to get clarity, step back a little. Use that Libra energy of finding the internal balance, because you have here, I told you, this was about you getting your life to feel joyful and happy, balancing it, because here we have the dolphin, which is about dancing and playing in the rainbow. So when that first part of the week, when the moon is in Cancer on Monday and Tuesday, there is about remembering that the obstacle here is this going to bring joy into my life? So Monday and Tuesday, really focusing in on, how do I create the balance to go after what it is that I want? This is how you bring in the clarity. Does it spark joy? Because Wands energy is definitely about sparking the joy, and this completion here with this B of finishing off the situation is, it's going to be a sweet ending. It's going to be a sweet ending. So choose what brings in the joy and the happiness to you. Wow. Okay. So then we have all the stuff that goes on while the moon is in Leo. And when the moon is in Leo, that's Wednesday and Thursday, late Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. And so this is the International Day of Peace is on Wednesday. Thursday, we have the equinox. It's at 9:04 p.m. Eastern time. Check your time zone so that you have it right for you. But that's 9:04 p.m. Eastern time zone is when when the sun moves into Libra. So at 9:03, a moment before, that's where everything is in balance. That's where you can see which way to go. And for you, there's so many cards that came out. You have enthusiasm, so be excited about it. But simplicity, emerging, fulfillment, and radiance. Simplicity, emerging, radiance, and fulfillment. Move toward the thing that brings you the joy. Move toward what brings you happiness. Allow that to be what emerges in your life. Reach for the sun. Definitely simplify your life. There's a need to let go of some of this stuff so that you can bring in what you really want here. I love this. This is really great. It is definitely, that energy on Thursday definitely is about a head-heart decision. And you're being asked to simplify your life by choosing to do things that bring you in alignment to what brings you joy. But I want to remind you that it has great potential for financial success, career growth, and abundance. And the King of Wands definitely that's you. That's your energy at one of its highest levels, right? The King of Wands, that's energy of self-mastery. That's interesting. It's about the ego. You may have a very powerful position in a career opportunity, something that you're doing where you get a lot of recognition, where people are really there for you, they recognize you, but it doesn't call to your soul, and you have an opportunity to perhaps take a different choice. Could also be a relationship, because it's definitely in that partnership realm is where I'm feeling it, but the partnership feels very business to me. Very much also bringing into alignment your energy. Are you doing what you want out in the world in alignment with what your heart is calling you to do? Okay, so you have it feels very much like a decision that is coming through very shortly for you, and yes, your ego is part of the issue. So you have the 10 of Winter, which is the 10 of Swords, and the ego. This is to let go of matters of the ego and really chase down what brings in joy and happiness. And so sometimes it looks like other people might think you're taking a pay cut, you're taking a downgrade or whatever, you're cutting back at work. It feels like eventually it's very prosperous for you, but I'm not sure everybody's going to view it that way, and it's important that you understand why you're making the choice that you are. And this is a good time to remind you to check out your sun, moon, and rising. It'll help you to complete the picture. It'll help you to put all the pieces together. This is just 1 week, but there's an opportunity that comes with this new moon. You have the card of opportunity, which is perfect for a new moon. And look at all that solar plexus, sunshiny energy here. So with that moon in Libra, you have the innocence. Take time to play. Are you making time for the significant other in your life? Take time to play, nurture your inner child, live with a childlike sense of wonder. You have nature, growing yourself. Ooh, this is the Empress energy. Look at that. Okay, growing yourself. Find sanctuary in nature, connect with the elementals. So get out there, go for a walk. Oh my God, look, here's the Empress again, the goddess energy. It's beautiful. Honor your divine feminine energy, see your inner beauty, and love every part of you. There is an opportunity this week, I think, to step away from the things that don't bring joy and happiness in your life and move towards something that really can do that for you, Aries. This is really beautiful energy. One of those 5 swords is the sword of victory, and it's up to you to choose which one it is, and move away from what other people think. See how these swords are coming at this shark? It's almost as though that's what other people are saying about you. That's what other people think about your focused determination. That's what they think about you, and you're supposed to grab your truth, your sword of truth, to get to the victory And this is a week to kind of decide what direction you're going to move in. The one that brings you the joy and the happiness, the one that fulfills you, you have an opportunity for happiness. It's beautiful. All right, Aries, you guys take really good care. Love to hear about what you're doing down in the comment section below. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't done it already. And check out Facebook. I am there every day with daily readings, and I would love to have you come and join. And I invite you to join me on Sunday at 7:30 p.m. when I do an overview for the week, but we have live chat, and it's fun. All right, I'll see you later. Take care.